Through 5 decades since the women's liberation movement began, enrollment trends in colleges have flipped. Some are worried about those trends that show women now outnumbering men.
But at the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, they seem to be bucking some of these trends. THV 11's Carter Thweet tells us about the numbers they're celebrating during homecoming week.
Across the country, enrollment is declining for most institutions, not all, but for the majority of institutions, and certainly for many of the historically black colleges and universities.
One trend many HBCUs are worried about: the declining number of black men attending their institutions, compared to less than 50 years ago. But it's a trend UAPB's Dr. Moses Goldman says they've managed to avoid.
I was looking at some of our data, and I realized that ours at that particular time, preliminary, was around 40%. We settled in at about 38% this semester.
Dr. Goldman has a number of ideas why this might be. One thing he mentions is that UAPB tries to get all students, including black men, involved on campus early so they don't fall through the cracks. Student Government Association President and Little Rock native Caleb Williams says he noticed this the moment he arrived.
That's kind of the trend of a lot of students around here, is they never know, what they're going to end up, or the position they're going to end up in at the end of their college career.
Xavier Brown is a senior from Crossett, Arkansas. He noted another reason UAPB might be seeing these trends.
We have a great number of people on this campus, from Ralph Owens, our Dean of Students, to Charles Cullen, who's the chair of my department, Industrial Technology, to a number of other vast role models. And I think that's something that gets left out a lot of the time, that black men and men in general need great role models.
Goldman says it's important to note that UAPB isn't focusing on black men at the expense of other students, but he says these trends are exciting nonetheless.
We just realize that they're greater risk and greater challenges for African American males, and we want to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to help them.
In Pine Bluff, Carter Thweet, THV 11 News.
UAPB's total enrollment is down slightly from this time last year, but they did see a large increase in new student enrollment as well as transfer students.